arrangement with the girl, so you make she makes the money and brings you how much of it?
The arrangement is how I make the arrangement, and it go like this. You make the money and you bring me all of it, and I decide on how we chop it up and how we make it happen. My responsibility is to be her everything, her mother, her father, her sister, her brother, her lover, her daddy, all of these things. So in my time of playing the game, my women never did have to really go shopping. I did all of their shopping. They make the money and I supply everything. We used to go to the medical center every 3 months. They know when I come in to check the girl, make sure they didn't have any kind of disease and that they was all right. I played it on a top shelf how I was supposed to go. Once my game became official like a referee with a whistle, I was off and running. Once I became #1 in the game, I was #1 for 13 years in a row. And that's being voted by your peers, the players in different states and different countries that understand the game. Is a criteria about who's doing the best in that 12-month period. The best car, the clothes, the jewelry, the diamond, your women, the respect you get in the street. That's a criteria that the player have to acquire in order to become a player of the year.
How many girls have you had, or how many girls would you have at one time?
Oh, I had a stable, and a stable consists of 7 females. And my stable was so powerful because I didn't just have flatback. And what I mean by flatback is females that go out to prostitute and all they do is sell that split between their legs. I had thieves, professional thieves that know how to go and bring 10,000 Rolex, Cartier, you know what I mean, furs home, you did? And that's what made my game top because I had the best of the street life females. I was considered #1 on being able to work them black girls. It was a struggle, man, but I played it.
You've had girls of all races, right?
Well, yeah, I have girls of all races, but my official thing was black girls, and black girls wasn't easy to handle. And I want to tell you a story about a black girl. Her name was Michelle. She was like, you know, my bottom chick. I mean, she would bring home other chicks that made my game solid. And, you know, I had my girls working on the west side on this street called Lake Street, Lake and Halsted. And I didn't allow my girl to date blacks. And so a black guy pulled up to date a trick. And she refused to date him. And he shot her 5 times. Couple of bullets in her head and her body. And she was rushed to the county hospital in Chicago. I got the call that this had taken place, and me and my sister, and we went to the hospital, which was the county hospital at the time. And when I got there, her mother was there and her sister was there with her, and I walked in with my sister. And soon as she seen me, she laying there with tubes and you know, IV everywhere. And the first thing she said when she saw me, it said, "Daddy, I can't wait to get out of this bed to go get you your money." Her mother looked at me and said, "What have you done to my child?" I said, "Nothing." That's just dedication, ma'am, pure dedication. That's the same female that would get shot in the leg on the stroll, run home, tie up her leg, change wig, and go right back to work. It was a dedicated process. It was by choice, not by force.